Hi guys, welcome back to Flora Fun and Food. My name is Lauren and today I'm going to show you how I made a couple of different back to school teacher crafts. So the first one is a keychain with my name on it. I'm going to make these for my students. I saw it on TikTok and I'll post the original video that I saw down below. But this turned out super cute. I'm going to stick it on my teacher bag and it's just bringing a little fun to my life. The second thing is a new teacher lanyard. So I go through lanyards like crazy and every year I seem to get a new one. So I decided just to make one this year. So it kind of matches the keychain. It has some of the same colors. It has my name. It has these clay beads, which I found out mine are actually plastic, but it has a matching tassel and I'll put my badge down here and it'll be super fun this year. So let me show you how I did it. So first step was to try to get a length of fishing line out of this tangled mess of one that I bought at a garage sale. And then I picked out a cute little lavender tassel and put that on the fishing line. So then I doubled it up so that the tassel was kind of the bottom point. And then I took one of my embroidery needles and just strung the fishing line through it to make it a lot easier to pick up and string the beads. So I found this cute lavender, these are supposed to be clay beads, but they're actually plastic, so if you order the same one that I linked down below, just know that they're going to be plastic and not clay. I didn't know that when I ordered them because I didn't read carefully. But anyway, I found a purple that matched the lanyard, or the tassel I should say, and strung those on. Then I found letters to make my name, and I'm going to put Mrs. Schreier for my teacher one, just because that's what the kids will call me and that's what they'll see. So I strung these on and put some little gold beads in between just to kind of give it some separation. It was really, really cute. So this kit came with all of the different letters and, you know, kind of spacers and things like that. So that was really cool. After I got my name on, I added more of the lavender beads, and then I found one of the lobster claw keychain clasps, I guess you would call it, and just tied that on. To tie fishing line, you want to make sure that it's nice and tight because it can slip past itself. So I just remember this little thing we learned in Girl Scouts: right over left, left over right, and I did that a couple of times and snipped off the extra, and there's the keychain. I thought it turned out super cute. I'm really happy with it. So for the lanyard, same thing. I took a length of fishing wire or fishing line, and I started with the keychain part because that's what I'm going to clip my lanyard to. So that is now the base of my lanyard. And then I added one gold bead just to kind of get a starting point. And I did tie the keychain in place because I didn't want it to move around on the lanyard because the beads are small enough that they could slip through the ring there, and I didn't want it to move around. So I tied it on there, picked out letters for my name, kind of got everything sorted and ready to go. I decided to put some gold spacers in between again because I really liked how that turned out on the keychain. And then I found these flat gold beads that we'll put in between each of the different colors of beads just to kind of give it some separation and some extra little sparkly goodness. So then I started with the same, actually this is a different one, a lighter kind of bluish purple that I did on the lanyard, and I really liked how the colors turned out. I decided to count them just to make sure each one was even, and I went with 40 beads per like color section. So here I'm just counting and taking off an extra. Then after I got a whole section of color done, I put on one of those gold spacers, and then I moved on to the next color in kind of my pattern. So again, 40 beads and then a gold spacer. So I just kind of continue that until I get to my letters. Again, just double checking that I actually have 40. After 4 color sections, I decided it was a good spot to put my name, so I strung them on, making sure that it would sit right. So, you know, when it was on my neck, you would actually read it. It wasn't backwards or anything like that. Then I started to do more purple and just kind of repeat the pattern and realized I was not going to have enough for an entire lanyard of purple. So you'll see here in a second I change my mind, and I just use the needle and kind of string the other side onto what I've already strung on the first side, because I'm not going to restring all those beads. So it was kind of an easy fix, and then I switched up to some green that you'll see here in a minute. So here is where I switched the needle to the kind of the empty side and just strung it through those beads above my name just to get it onto the string on the left side of my lanyard. So it's, like I said, a pretty easy fix. I was just kind of winging this. I didn't have a plan going in. I was just going to kind of see how I liked it as I went and just kind of pick colors that I enjoy. So it wasn't a big deal. It was fast to just kind of switch them over. So after this, I decided to add some green because purple and green are kind of my favorite colors. It was my wedding colors. So I'm adding my name on the other side just to kind of mirror it. And then we'll go in with some green. So here I'm just kind of taping a loop on the side that I'm not working on so that the beads don't accidentally slide off, because I have learned my lesson the hard way quite a few times. So here I'm just kind of deciding which colors I like. So we're just going to start with this really light kind of mint green that I thought was really pretty. And we'll just kind of go through the greens, and I ended up using a couple of teals too because I didn't like the darker greens. I liked the teals better, and it turned out super cute. So I love it. And again, I'm doing 40 beads per color section and then separating each section with a kind of flat gold bead. Final color, I did kind of a more teal blue color, but I think it went really well with the color scheme, so I was really happy with it. Then it's time to mirror that pattern on the other side. So again, I looped and taped my end so that none of the beads that I just strung will fall off. Section, I went in with this kind of lighter blue color to be the top single section. I wasn't going to do a mirrored because it would just be touching each other. So this is just a single set of 40 that I made kind of the middle top where I'm going to tie. So I went in and went with my needle through 20 of them because I should have done it 20 and 20 instead of 40 on one side. And then again, I just tied it right over left, left over right a couple of times, made sure it was nice and tight. I pulled on it to make sure it wasn't going to slip out. And then I trimmed the ends and added a cute little tassel to match my keychain. It'll just kind of sit with my teacher badge there. And I think it turned out so cute. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and head over to my channel to subscribe for more content like this. And I hope to see you guys again very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.